needs to hear this, but it is okay to start celebrating Christmas. Hey guys, long time no see. I don't really have an excuse. And I don't really want to give you guys an excuse other than I've just been lazy. I've been focusing on other things, and yeah. So I promised you guys my first ever Q&A on this channel, and I'm gonna kind of mix it in with getting ready. This shirt I'm wearing is really oversized, but I'll show it to you. This is one of the Aerie or American Eagle Disney collaboration shirts, and it is super comfy and soft. So highly recommend, and if you can, I don't know if things are selling out fast, but if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend the shirts. I also got a Sherpa sweatshirt and some pajamas that have not come yet. So yeah. So today I'm just gonna kind of get ready, answer your questions. So I'm just gonna pull up the questions real quick here. I kind of got very little response, but there were quite a few questions in the responses that I did get. So I'm going to pull them up and answer them as I get ready. I am not doing a full face because I just haven't been with COVID. I just kind of don't do foundation pretty much at all. I'll do concealer. So I'm going to kind of get ready and show you some new products that I've recently picked up. And then after this, I'm probably actually going to be doing a haul of all the products that I've picked up throughout quarantine that I never showed you guys. But without further ado, let's just hop right in. So the first thing I want to do is hand sanitize my hands. Now this is just a freebie that I got. It's an e.l.f. one. This only has 62% alcohol, so there's not that much in here, which it should be more, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna use this to cleanse my hands. I went for a walk, I didn't touch anything, but it's always better to be safe than sorry. And we're gonna jump right into the first question, and it says, any future trips to Disney? Well, my friend, I actually have already been to Disney. I went back in September, and it was very interesting. And if you follow me on my Instagram, browneyedbeautyz94, I'll put the link down below. I did take some pictures while I was there, and I shared them. But yeah, it was definitely an adventure, very different. You are getting only half of your regular experience. And because I'm a pass holder, I didn't have to pay for my ticket, so that's why I didn't mind going and testing out the waters. But was it still magical? Of course, it's Disney. Was it the best trip I've ever had? Not necessarily. It was just very different, and if you are a pass holder, I do recommend going. But if you're planning like a trip for, you know, your first ever trip or a big family trip, now is definitely not the time. You're gonna miss out on a lot of the special things like meeting characters, fireworks, shows, you know, those little magical moments that can happen. You don't get to see those. So there's magic in other ways, it's just not the full experience. With that being said, however, future trips, yes. I'm going in February. I'm going with my then going to be husband, my mom, and then I'm meeting some family friends that I'm super excited to do this trip with. That live in a different state. So they live in Tennessee, and I am so excited, and I could not be more elated about it. So that's gonna be a fun experience just because I've never gone with them, and it's always a fun experience to go with people and see, you know, things through other eyes versus your own. I got this set in my Sephora VIB haul. I got the Starlight Succulents 3-piece agave and lip care set, and I just put the agave lip balm on. I'm gonna jump into some primer. I've really been loving this one. This is the Hard Candy Hydrating Primer, and I just literally focused this in my under eyes area, like in my cheeks and my forehead, where I'm gonna be putting some concealer. So yeah, this is a good dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. It's a lot cheaper, and you can get it at Walmart, so highly recommend. So the next question is actually, have you bought any new makeup? And I think I just kind of answered that question. I have spent so much money in quarantine, more than I probably would, and more than I should have, for sure. Sadly, it's been kind kind of my way of coping. So I have bought a lot of makeup. I've made some frivolous purchases, but I think like everybody had their own way of coping through quarantine, and that was mine. So yes, and you will see a haul in my next video of hopefully everything. It might be broken up. I'm still getting stuff, to be honest, so yeah, hopefully it'll be everything in there, but if not, you will see at least some of the purchases that I've made throughout quarantine. By the way, I've just been using a dry sponge because it doesn't absorb the product as much, so just wanted to share that really quickly. Okay, so next is how has your health journey been going? So this is like a really hard topic for me because I've been very emotional about it. I brought this up when I first started my health journey about how I am not physically unhealthy. I'm actually very, very healthy. Yes, my BMI is high, but that doesn't necessarily explain health. You can be very healthy and still be overweight. So yes, I'm still overweight. No, I really actually haven't lost like anything. I'm sure I've gained muscle and have lost like fat, but sadly enough, I'm still struggling, and I wanted to make that very clear with you guys that if I were to struggle, that you guys would see, you know, not just the positives, but also the downsides. So I had an amazing trainer that has become a very close family friend, but he lives in Alabama, and he works with both Devin and myself on our journeys. But I had to take a break, so it's been my second week on my own, because we kind of didn't know where else to go with my journey. There's not really any answers. There's not really any, like, there's no ideas. Like, we've kind of run out of ideas of things to try, because I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not cheating. I'm working out every day of the week. I'm doing weight training, tracking macros, all of that stuff, and we just ran out of ideas. So it's still ongoing, it's still a struggle, and it's kind of a harder topic, but if you guys want me to go more in depth on that, feel free to comment below and let me know if you want to know like the whole story and what I've been doing and what are my like daily things that I do to kind of keep myself maintained. The good thing is I haven't really gained weight, but I haven't lost anything. So it's ongoing and it's still a struggle, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. So another one, Tanya, I love you. You always comment on everything, so thank you so much. She asked me just how am I? I'm okay. I could be better. I've had quite a few mental moments where I just kind of want to give up, and I've definitely had some challenges with my depression throughout quarantine, throughout the past few months, especially the past couple of weeks, just because I'm kind of lost with like my health journey, and it's just been really hard on me mentally. By the way, I have returned back to butter bronzer, so if you guys are wondering what I'm bronzing with. But it's just been really hard for me mentally, and it has affected me, and a lot of other things kind of end up spiraling from that, and it's been hard. But everybody's been going through hard things, and mine is no more important than anybody else's, and mine's, you know, my own struggles, and everybody has theirs, but I'm okay. I'm hanging in there, but there's other things in the world that are more important than what I'm going through, because I will get through it. It's just a thing for me. So next question is, how is the wedding planning going? So wedding planning is still full steam ahead. Because I got engaged and we kind of spread it out enough, like from when we got engaged to when we're having the wedding. By the way, Pixie by Petra, I picked this up at TJ Maxx. This is the best, like most glossy highlight ever. This is the Glowy Glossomer Duo in Delicate Dew, just so you guys know. Anyway, so it's going well. We're kind of doing some finishing touches at this point. We've been putting together the centerpieces, which has been fun. We've really been kind of just doing all the small things now. So we are still unsure as to how many people we can have at the wedding itself. We are still unsure. We're probably going to be unsure up until the point of the wedding, to be completely honest. I just sent out my official invitations, but the wedding dress is coming along. There's a couple of modifications that I made to the styling, so there's still some changes happening. But overall, wedding planning is going very well, and we are very excited. We're getting so close, and we're just, the only thing is for me, because this is my favorite time of the year, I don't want to like kind of let that wedding stuff, like the excitement for the wedding is great, but I don't want to get like any stress involved throughout the holidays, because the holidays are a special time for me and I want to focus on that alone. But the good thing is I have set myself up in a position where I don't really have to stress about that stuff. So, or about anything really. Everything is pretty much set in stone. So, we're pretty much good there. And, yeah, I just think that overall we're doing really well for where we're at, and I think we're chugging along just fine. I picked this up from Sephora. They also sell it at Ulta. It's the Benefit Brow Show, and I got it the shade 3 light brown. I've been wanting to try Benefit products for a while. I've used their brow gel, the 24-hour brow setter, but I've never used anything else, so I thought that this would be a good time to try out their products, because I've been stuck on the same one, and I still love that, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, it's a good time to try it when you want to. So you get 5 full-size products, and I'm going to use the Precisely My Brow, because this is the one that I think I'm going to like the best. So I'm going to zoom you guys in just a wee bit so you can see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to find a mirror that I can use to stare into while I do my brows. So the next question is, do you have any honeymoon plans? So yes, we do. We were originally going to be going to St. Lucia and doing a whole tropical honeymoon, which we still have plans to do once COVID kind of subsides to the best of its ability, and whatever we know, you know, whatever happens, we kind of get a better hold of it. But we did end up having to switch it to a kind of mini honeymoon, a mini moon, I guess. And we are doing that. This is actually the perfect color, first of all, and second of all, I love it. It's the perfect little precise pencil. Okay, so we moved it to a short Vegas trip, and Devin has never gone, and the last time I went was when I was doing competitive dancing, and we would have nationals there, so I've never been there as an adult. So we are going there. We're staying in a very fancy suite, like we're really going all out since we were only going for a few days. And we're gonna stay in like a really nice suite and a nice hotel, and you know, have the most fun that we can have. We're not really gamblers, we're not really drinkers, so it's kind of like exploring is it a whole city? Yeah, I guess it's a city. So it's like exploring the city to see, you know, all of what it has to offer. I don't think they're really doing any shows there right now, but I could be wrong. We have a lot more research to do, but we have the room booked and everything, so we're going there, and it should be fun. And if you guys have any recommendations of things that we should check out, please comment down below, because we would love some ideas. So this goes on really smooth. Big fan. This is like, okay, and then for the second part of that too, with COVID, since we're doing a mini honeymoon in Vegas, we're gonna take a little bit of more time off, and like the February trip to Disney is gonna be kind of like part 2 of our little mini honeymoon, and then maybe in a year we'll be doing the St. Lucia trip or the more tropical trip, because we still really want to do that. I'm gonna go into the 24-hour brow setter and set the brows. I've used this before and I know that I love the 24-hour brow set because you can like feel it lock your brows in place. It's like glue. It really is. Okay, so another new product that I'm gonna play with today is the Huda Beauty Naughty palette. I don't usually care about her palettes, to be completely honest, but when I saw this one, I was very intrigued because the colors are stunning, and you will see this in the haul more, but I'm playing with this baby today because this is just absolutely beautiful. Okay, next is any new Disney bags or merchandise. Okay, so yes, I have bought more Disney merchandise because that just never stops for me. It's kind of a problem. Now, I don't know if I really purchased any bags. I've actually sold quite a few of my bags, designer and Dooney and Burke Disney, which I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, no. But I wanted them to go to like a happier family that will use them more. I've really noticed what bags I gravitate towards more since being in quarantine, so I kind of, you know, it made me realize that I don't need all the bags that I have, and yeah, that kind of helped me quite a bit actually. So I'm trying to think if I bought any new Disney. Yes, I bought a couple of Loungeflies. So I bought the actually I can show it to you at the end of the video, but I bought a Carl and Ellie Loungefly backpack, which is so cute. Our wedding shower was Carl and Ellie and up themed, and we actually made the mailbox as a keepsake. They made us the mailbox and we put our fingerprints on it, or our handprints, I guess. And I actually found a Loungefly that is the exact same scene, so I had to pick that up. If you search for me on TikTok, I'm addicted to TikTok, I have started a new obsession and new collection in my Disney fandom love, I guess, and it's Disney Doorables. I actually also have an Etsy shop that I'm selling them. If I have like extras of one, I've been putting them and making them into keychains, which are purchasable at my Etsy store. But yeah, so I have that obsession, and I bought a lot of Doorables throughout quarantine, and what I do is I actually open them with my niece, and so she also loves them, and she's only 4. She's turning 5 very, very soon. But yeah, so we share that little experience of opening them together, which is really fun, and they are so cute. If you've never seen them, go to my TikTok. I don't know if I can link it. I'll try to link it down below. But go to my TikTok and you can check out the ones that I've opened and the ones that I have. I opened some things off camera just with my niece, just because I don't have to film every single one. But I have a massive collection at this point, so if you guys are interested, I think we're gonna keep this look very simple, so we're gonna leave it here, but I could go crazy. I think that is all of the questions that I've received. If there's anything that I missed, or if there's anything else you guys want to know, comment down below and let me know, because I will of course do another one of these. These are very fun. I love watching Q&As, so I'm totally down to filming more of these if you guys are interested. So I also bought the Sephora Lash Stash, and I got it specifically because I want to try this mascara. There's other ones in here that I want to try that I just haven't yet. I just want to try that one first, I think. One of my favorite YouTubers, Ashley Klaty on here on YouTube, she could sell me anything pretty much. Her and Allie Glines, like, they can sell me anything. And she bought this set, and she said that she bought it for this reason and that she loves this mascara, so I have a feeling I'm gonna love it. But if I don't, I'm gonna top it with some Thrive Lash Extension Mascara, which I got because I like Glines. Because that girl, again, she can sell me anything too. So I wish I had that influence on people. They're so talented, both of those. I love those girls. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara, and it has a traditional lash wand. Oh, it smells very strong of basic black mascara. Yeah, so I'm sorry that I've been gone. I know many of you guys are probably like, either you didn't even notice I was gone, one, or you noticed and you were worried, which I'm sorry if I made any of you guys worried. I'm great. I haven't gotten COVID, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. And I really hope that you guys are doing really well, and I hope that you're glad to see me. Because I will definitely be popping up more. I honestly just kind of lost my inspiration and my motivation to film. So that's just been a difficult thing for me to get past. But I decided that today I'm going to push through and film for you guys. So here we are. So this mascara, for one, I've been using my lash growth serum, so my lashes are getting long, but this is a really good mascara for volumizing and separating. It really does get in and separates each lash, which is one of my favorite things about a mascara, so I think this is doing pretty darn good. I don't know, I love a lot of mascaras. I really want to do like a top 5 mascara video for you guys, because I feel like there's a lot of mascaras out there that some people don't even really like give a shot or even try. So I kind of want to explore those with you guys. So let me know if that's something that you guys would care about. Yeah, so I'm not going to have to top that with the Thrive because this one's doing great all on its own. I want to finish this video off with a question of the day. I love when people do questions of the day and then kind of get to interact with their audience better, their followers, family. I consider you guys family. So my question is, what is the biggest and most expensive purchase that you made during quarantine? Because I'm pretty sure we all had one of those moments. So yes, please comment down below, what was your biggest purchase or most expensive purchase that you made during quarantine and or are still making maybe payments on? I don't know. I would love to know. So that is my Get Ready With Me Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if it was a little long, but I really wanted to sit down. I really wanted to answer the questions in depth and share a little bit of me with you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.